There are changes to the side that began their 4-1 loss at Genoa on the opening weekend. Recent arrival from Benfica, Pedro Pereira, comes in at right wing-back. Antonio Mazzotta makes way for him. Another summer arrival, Emmanuel Riviere, isn't deemed fit enough to start, that having picked a knock-up last weekend. So Romania international Denis Dragush, partners last season's Torre this afternoon. Two summer signings make their first starts for Milan. Sandro Tonali partners Franck Kessie in central midfield, while Brahim Diaz is expected to start on the right of a three behind lone frontman Ante Rebic, Lo Ibrahimovic or Leo Duarte, that after positive COVID-19 tests. They are both self-isolating at home at the moment, but I'm told both are. Macias. Early ambition here from Crotone, and they shot well wide in the end from Junior Macias.
It's a nice little settler, isn't it? Just to show that they're going to sit back, not necessarily go toe-to-toe with Milan, but make sure.
Çalhanoğlu looks to drive one in, and it forced a decent save there from Cordats. First significant effort of the game from Milan.
It's a bright turn and bright shot, isn't it, by Çalhanoğlu? Too much time and space, though. When you see that he's going to get the ball on the half-turn and try and get round and manoeuvre himself.
It's a man who won the corner, who will take it here, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Into a good area, and Simon Kjær got plenty on that. And then Çalhanoğlu couldn't keep it in, a goal kick, but Milan threatening.
Perhaps there's a little bit too much at the very back post as the ball smashed back. It's a nice little flick on by Kjær, but I don't think with the pace that the ball's whizzing across goal that Diaz has got enough about him to be able to...
Calab, a good start to the season. Salamakers now. And Tonali might decide to have a go, plays the pass instead, and it's a good save again from Cordats, this time denying Brahim Diaz.
It's two very sharp saves, isn't it, from the Crotone goalkeeper. Cordats brightly down to his right once more. I thought Tonali was going to take the shot on with his left foot, but elects just to poke it along the edge of the 18-yard box. It's not the sweetest.
That's fantastic form, didn't he? Çalhanoğlu with the outswinger. And off the bar it comes. Simon Kjær was in there for Milan. So close to an opener.
Really is another fantastic ball into the box from a set piece. Çalhanoğlu with his right foot bending out this time. Just meets it as it's on its way down, doesn't he, Kjær? A wrestling match.
Macias on the move here. Dragush waits in the middle. Macias decides to have a go himself. Bit of a rush of blood to the head for the Brazilian.
And it's another decent sighter from distance from Crotone. Guess he not really doing enough to stop Macias getting just out of second gear, no broken sweat.
And what a great ball that was, and Rebic has brought it down, and then he goes down, and the referee here has pointed at the spots. Appeals from Morone, the man who brought him down, and the rest of the Crotone players. VAR will be looking at all of this, but what a ball it was initially from Hernandez. He's onside, Rebic, but then did he control that with his arm?
It was definitely onside, but it does look to me suspiciously like he's brought it down with his arm. Very, very close though, isn't it? Wonderful play after that, Rebic, as he brings the ball down. Morone does quite clearly clip his heels. That in itself, yes, that's a foul inside the 18-yard box, which does then obviously make it a penalty, but it's the question mark of whether he brings it down with his arm. It looks to just touch where the shirt of...
Time at the end of the first half. An opportunity for Milan to take the lead. An opportunity so calmly taken by Franck Kessie. Completely unruffled, so composed. The Rossoneri lead.
It's a fantastic penalty, isn't it? Same penalty taker, same opposition. Different corner though this time. Franck Kessie just bludgeoning it with the instep. Yeah, we're all smiles now. It's been a very close first half. Really nicely taken penalty, wasn't it? Tonali, two hands in the air, celebrating his midfield partner, putting his side 1-0 ahead. And it has been.
Çalhanoğlu gets it back here for Milan. Rebic was being held for a moment there by Magajan, but they go on, and Salamakers and Çalhanoğlu just had it taken away, but they've scored. And on his first start for his new club, It's Brahim Diaz who adds the second here for Milan.
It finds itself at the feet of Diaz by default, really. It was a wonderful recovery challenge, but unfortunately it means that the ball's just poked towards Diaz, who on the turn from point blank range can't really miss. Really good hustling by Çalhanoğlu to win the ball back. He's looking to trade passes. He's looking to get the return pass, isn't he, from Salamakers. It's a last-ditch attempt at a tackle. Chigarini, I think, is the man who's tracking the ball all the way into the box. All he's doing is trying to make sure that he sees off the danger. Fortunately, he finds himself at the feet of Diaz, who spins and quite simply puts it into the back of the Crotone net. That does really good indeed, and there's expectation levels of the way a team wins.
Oh, Molina's ball in, and what a chance that was for Draguš. Over the bar it went.
Really nice pace of the ball into the box, wasn't it? It's an agreeable nod from Draguš. Don't know whether he'd managed to stray into an offside position. Looks like he was just ahead, wasn't he? The last man. Nice ball into the box.